And we are up.
Cool.
Welcome, we are the Story Speakers Guild, bringing you role-play entertainment.
How's it going, everyone?
Salutations, dweebs.
Hello, my pretties.
So, where we had last left off, our good buddy Corvus here built a radio and called out to his friends in New Babel.
There's some other things that happened too.
Indeed, Sire pissed on your door, then Talawa pissed on your door.
And they tried to get me to piss on the door, but I was a little too smart for that.
I got concussed taking down the barricade off of Cappy's door.
Yep.
And I can see I probably would have healed you, but yeah.
Still using that as a crutch, I see.
Yeah, I'm blind as a fucking bat, and I do everything I'm supposed to. Ask Laura. No, seriously, I have 2400 vision uncorrected.
Anyways, though, Nicholas broke out in boils until he finally donned his robes and cross again.
So hasn't regained his personal confidence, though. His faith has been restored somewhat, but his personal confidence is still not quite there.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to argue with melting your eyes.
Yeah.
Fucking savage. We still were kind of pissing about at that time period. So has any time passed between? Oh, God damn it. So has any? Yes, totally not intended. Actually, that's the sad thing. So has any degree of time passed since we got everything set up?
Yes, it's been a week.
Okay. It has been a week. I would have been working on stuff.
Make your rolls.
Actually, I would have been working on heightened for bolster, if that's okay. Or no?
What are you bolstering?
Well, bolster would be just as a free action. I can give myself advantage 3.
Right.
Yeah. So I would just be doing that. So should I make the roll? Or okay. Actually, I'm gonna use some of my legend points for this. Let's do 5. And that's a +5 at the end, right? That's how that works?
Yes.
Sweet. Okay. And then in addition to that, I would have been working on some guns for George.
All right.
Those I could just make using my artisan. So,
yep.
Whatever time period you want to assign that.
You've produced 4 guns in the week.
Only 4? I could do a gun a minute if I roll for it. All right.
Yes, Kyle, if you use magic to make a gun, you can make a gun in a minute.
Well, okay, I'll just make a few transportation rolls then. Yeah. Oh yeah, I can give myself advantage. Fuck. Oh well. Okay. What's everyone else doing in this period
me.
as I'm making my rolls?
What else has happened to everyone else over this week?
I recover my concussion and I reseal Cappy's room.
Why do you reseal Cappy's room?
He said he only needed to get in there for a little bit.
Okay. Just as long as I know why.
Anyway, Nicholas would be working on familiarizing himself again, I guess, with where everything is in the room so he can walk around without stumbling into shit. Basically adjusting to his blind status.
Also, in my free time, I think I would have been trying to spend some time sitting around Ursa.
Okay.
Ursa's gonna be meditating and studying intensely still,
That's fine.
trying to find out about Fluffy.
I would like for us to converse at least once sometime during this week, but we'll wait till everyone figures out whatever they're doing.
Alright, sounds good. Our weekly conversation. I have a quota for human interaction. And Oni for you too, sire.
Hey, sire, take a look where Cappy's room is.
Nice.
So, sire, besides putting a big wall over Cappy's door again, have you done anything else?
No, I already. Oh yeah, I was going to. I installed the fire gem on something, didn't I?
Yeah, you installed it on your sword.
Okay.
Yep.
And you still have the two sides.
Yeah, and we figured out that the weird green liquid that seeps out incapacitates.
That you did.
I don't have anything else in particular other than being a lazy bum.
Okay. So during the course of the week, I'd like to grab everyone together.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So this will probably be just a little bit later into the afternoon as we're all sitting down and eating. Excuse me, everyone.
Ursa's gonna look up from her book, but also kind of pay like 25% attention then, because she's reading while listening to them talk.
I just kind of turn my head a little bit, put my ears toward them so I can hear. Well, hear better and pay attention.
It's been some time since we've moved on to the next objective, and I'd like to start planning the next route of attack.
We go find and we smash.
I think it's more complicated than that, my friend.
Well, yes, especially given your current condition. Have you any inkling as to what you can do in order to help yourself?
Nothing so far. I've taken upon myself to, from a blind perspective, to refamiliarize myself with the surroundings so I can move around without tripping over anything and going ass over tea kettle, so to speak.
Well, if nothing comes to mind, I would like to inform you that I have requested aid in order to help address the current situation.
Yes, you did mention that before. I take it hasn't arrived yet?
I didn't mention this before.
Yeah, you did.
For who?
I thought you had told that. I thought you mentioned that you had called in help, or you asked if you could call in help. So he figured you'd already called it in.
You weren't there, Kathy.
I could have sworn you had asked me permission or whatever. That's when you had told me you were going to call in help or something.
That's what the radio call was, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you had told me you were going to call in help, and then you went and did it. Okay, I must have misunderstood a conversation we had. I'm sorry.
Okay, so I'm going to go turn over to Ursula. I've requested aid from some former colleagues of mine.
Former?
He requested aid from New Babel.
Yeah, like the cult thing?
Not exactly New Babel, but yes, New Babel. At least some people were willing to volunteer. I informed them of this current situation here, and I also wanted to set up a research post in order to examine the cure that we've procured from Dr. Franco. I also
just on your own without consulting anybody beforehand?
You do realize the nature of my condition is beyond your understanding. I do not believe, as much as I appreciate your help, I do not believe anything they can do will lift my blindness. It is a test. It is something I have to figure out for myself.
That's quite all right. But I will inform you, not every researcher is rooted in the hard sciences. There are theologians who examine this phenomenon specifically. I requested someone so that they can examine your condition. And I am going to turn back to Ursa. Yes, I did contact them. You don't have to be involved with this if you don't want to.
I understand that, but don't you think it would be prudent to at least ask one of us, like Everald or Talawa, before just assigning to invite them?
Who is Babel?
They're the remnants, well, I wouldn't say remnants, but they are the new America.
They fight Oni?
Depends.
I'm going to move to the back of the bar.
I kind of glanced toward where I heard Ursula speak. I believe his brain is still a little out of sorts, as he's been having all sorts of trouble understanding what has happened to me. That could explain why he failed to alert anybody. His mind is still a little wonky.
Yeah. Still trying to figure out why he wanted me to pee on door.
I chuckle at that.
Corvus just rests his head in his hands. He's like, it's a manner of speech, but perhaps even that's lost. Oh man, I don't understand people.
Hopefully you'll recover soon.
Regardless, going back to the initial matter, I think we should start moving.
Everybody roll a perception check.
Even me?
Even you.
I just wanted to make sure.
Damn.
My Steam hasn't updated apparently.
There you go, Ross.
I found a cobweb in the
Damn!
corner over here, so I'm killing a spider.
I'm blind, but I'm still perceiving shit.
He is one. Oh, you're supposed to have disadvantage, bro. Actually,
Oh,
that wouldn't have mattered because he's still got the 29.
He doesn't have a disadvantage on this one.
Oh,
There's more than one way to perceive things, Kyle.
this is true.
So then, anybody who rolled at least what Corvus got? You heard it.
What is it?
Me bashing a spider in the corner.
A loud boom. Rose and Nicholas, you both can tell that it's gunshot fire and the sound of something exploding.
we
There's
got
no Bob,
gunshots. I suggest we find out who's shooting and why they're shooting, especially this close.
Okay.
I don't hear you even talking about guns.
Hey, they're all quite that bad.
Yeah, well, I'm making sure the spider dead.
Corvus walks out of the front door.
Okay, opening the door gets my attention. Oh, where'd he go?
Sounded
So-
like he went outside.
So, Corvus, as you walk out, you notice that one of the tires is blown on the truck.
Okay.
And you see 5 new Babel shock troops and 1 troop commander.
Alright.
I poked my head out the door.
Well, you see what I just said, sire.
Ursa's gonna shoot a long, suffering look at Ace. Go to your cave. Over at Corvus.
Alright, so I walk outside and... Oh,
Sir, I see advanced tech coming out. I think it's the one who sent the call.
I take a look over at them, and I raise my hand. Nabu watches over you.
You have no right to say that. Surrender your weapons now.
I give him, like... I kind of am taken aback by that. I requested assistance. What's going on?
You spoke of problems here in this wasteland.
Yes.
So we've been sent to do our job. And this is now officially a New Babel outpost.
Okay. I don't understand why you had to disable our vehicle, though.
So you can't escape.
Why would we want to escape?
Start rounding up their weapons, men. Anyone who resists, shoot on sight.
Oh,
I requested
lovely!
aid for research and a light militia presence. And you start opening fire?
Back in and shuts the door. They come to take our stuff.
Oh, Bob, interesting timing. Uh-oh.
I have
big
information
uh-oh.
of great importance, New Babel. I request to speak to your commanding officer.
I am the commanding officer here.
I'm gonna
Bob.
stumble my way to the door. Step
Crap.
outside.
Hold on.
Gavin, you awaken from a very long slumber.
Sorry, my audio cut out. What was that?
I'm talking to Gavin.
Hmm.
You awaken from a very long slumber, Gavin, hearing a loud boom sound and something that sounded like an explosion. You're worried something happened to your bike.
Oh, hell no. Somebody gonna die. Yeah, it might be Corvus. What?
Shit, it's supposed to be some new Babel fools.
You also notice a bunch of us standing outside the doorway.
When they start talking about rounding up weapons, I spread out slightly, but not in a combative way.
There's a monster here!
Oh, shit.
Non-hostile entity. He's a research subject.
Where are we? At the bar?
Yep.
I know monster. I kill monsters. I Oni.
You heard it, he's an Oni. They're classified as demons.
Not demon. I sire.
Going to start approaching, and then I holster my weapons.
That one is of no threat to you. You have no need to harm him.
They aim their guns towards you.
That's fine.
Do not hurt anybody here.
As long as you surrender, nobody will be hurt. And someone get that monster in chains. No research subject is allowed to just wander.
You will not put our friend in chains.
So, is the guy in the black coat's the one that's talking that crap?
Yep.
Okay, when this kicks off, I'm throwing the ninja star that turns into I'm throwing that ninja star at him.
That's if it kicks off.
And here we go.
Said
No.
Someone silence that child as well. If she resists anymore, put a bullet in her.
Excuse me? You will not harm that child. And he
All
said
right,
that
I'm
loud
dashing
and
attack.
angrily.
Stand down.
No, I'm
Stand
bodyguard
down.
to the child, and he just threatened her. I'm going to attack him.
Yeah, I'm the last of the line.
Yeah, Nicholas won't let them hurt the child. No.
Roll your
Sorry,
initiative.
Corvus.
Ursa is going to make a circle and kind of flash her lightning, not really do anything with it other than prove it's there.
Anybody else have trouble getting there? Never mind, there it goes.
Damn.
Yep, I probably go last. I probably can't fight, but I'm not sure what I can do. I guess I gotta try and do something.
What's wrong, Kyle?
Yeah, this is the help you called for, huh? Gee, thanks, partner.
Help not mean same thing in Babel.
Yeah, I guess not.
I'm not pulling my gun.
That's up to you. The minute he threatened to hurt the child, that my kid wasn't going to stand for that shit.
You're still pretty lame, but that was really not lame of you.
Thank you.
Is everyone in with their correct initiative?
I am, yes.
I am now. I'm sorry it took me a little bit. My roll 20 wasn't loading. Oh, by the way, nice truck.
Yeah, it is a cool truck you made. But now it's got a flat tire.
Is Ursa in there?
Should be.
Yeah, it said Ursa's turn done. I think go to 40. Oh, that's Talawa.
Yeah, it's not showing up in the turn order.
Well, she must be in there. She said her turn is done. That is fucking weird. Yeah, I said her turn was done when he was doing some checks.
Yeah, Ursa's not in my turn order either.
Now
There she
is.
is at the very bottom.
That's because she just rolled.
Talawa, it is your turn.
I'm hesitant to just jump in and start killing, knowing that these are Corvus's people. I'm gonna hold my turn until Corvus goes to see if he can like talk them down or something.
Mac, it is your turn.
All right, I'm gonna go running out. How far? I'm sorry. How far can I move?
6 squares, or you can move up to 12 if you run.
All right.
Info me, are these things human?
Yes.
Okay, I move to there. Scream out, "What the fuck did you do? And who touched my fucking bike?"
Your bike is not damaged as you look at it, but one of the tires on the truck is.
Who the fuck flattened the tire on our truck?
Alright. The trooper takes aim and fires at the Oni.
It hits
And
me.
he strikes the Oni square in the chest, dealing 5 damage. This one takes aim and fires at the aggressive Oni as well.
Damn.
And just
That's
barely
sick.
nicks the Oni, dealing 3 damage as he grazes his arm.
So Ty doesn't go to the defender?
Nope. He's gonna move there and start preparing his cuffs to restrain the subject.
He needs a guy in a tuxedo to jump out and start yelling, "Mistake!"
No, you said that reminds me of Hocus Pocus when the lady's like, "Oh, book!"
He activates his cloaking device. Ursa, it is your turn.
I'm going to zap a motherfucker.
Well, that's a hit. Who are you zapping?
Hold up. The one that shot Sire straight in the chest.
So this one.
Yeah.
Tell us about killing him.
Well,
You go,
she
girl.
says, who the fuck do you... Hold up. Who the fuck do you think you are to stroll into our fucking bar and try to tell us what to do and then try to kill him? Excuse me. And then after he shoots Sire, she's gonna, like, move to summon her lightning. It all goes dark around her except for, like, the kind of bluish tingle that surrounds her when she does it. And she, like, shoots the lightning out of the two fingers on her left hand, hits him in the gun, where it explodes the gunpowder within it, blows off his hand, and he bleeds out.
Alright. So another one moves up and he opens fire on Ursa.
Oh,
But his shot goes astray and instead forces Sire to leap out of the way, making Sire go prone. Corvus, it is your turn.
I'm at a fucking loss. Well, there's really no fucking walking out of this one. You kind of killed another guy. I'm going to turn around. And I'm going to... Ah, fuck. I don't want to do this, but I'm going to cap Ursa in the fucking knee.
Oh, so you're attacking
Motherfucker.
us? What the?
I
Hold up.
don't want to do it. I'm just winging you.
what did you just do?
He's gonna shoot Ursa in the knee.
Oh,
Alright, Corvus, so roll your attack against Ursa then.
Okay. Well, I'm not trying to damage her. I'm just trying to wing her.
Then roll the... It would be slowed, I guess?
Nah, let's... Yeah. I think it would be just a knockdown, right? Yeah.
I already know what I'm gonna do, by the way.
Alright. So does that pass your guard,
It does.
Ursa? Alright, so I pull out my my revolver and I reluctantly spin around and I shoot at her leg, clipping it, forcing her to fall down, and I turn back to...
in rage.
Yeah,
I turn...
Ursa, she fucking yells and shoots fire out of her mouth. It doesn't hit anybody, but she looks angry.
I turn back to them. Stand down!
Fuck you!
Bit late for that.
No, I said that to them.
Fuck you anyways! You shot me!
Is there any reaction from them?
You can... Well, you'll have to do it next turn because you already took an action, but you can try rolling persuasion then.
Okay, I will forgo my turn next turn in order to make the persuasion roll.
Very well.
Okay.
Alright then. So, they at least look like they're not about to shoot anybody at the moment.
And I'm going to go walk up to the new Rebel shock trooper.
Combat's not over yet. There's still people
Okay.
with turns, Kyle.
All right.
Yeah. I saw that it was my turn. Was it my turn or is it Everald's turn? It's different persons up on the turn order.
Well, first off, I don't know why it's saying that, but Talawa's saying she wants to take hers, so... Talawa, it is your
All right, no problem.
So who shot Rose in the knee?
I
Was
did.
that Kyle? Well, Kyle, I'm gonna have to take a shot at you now. Because what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, you mess with the baby sister, you get the big sister, bitch.
Oh, wait, I could fix your knee later.
Well, being you shot at her without explanation or anything, ain't nobody got a clue why you did it. So, yeah.
Yeah, as far as I can tell, you've just decided to help them with the bullshit that they're doing, so...
I'm playing out my character, dude. I don't know if you want to tell me.
It's fine to play on your character. It's just consequences, goddamn.
So Talawa whips out her crossbow and fires at you. But the shot ends up veering off and instead hits this trooper, dealing 3 damage.
Of course.
Nicholas, it is your turn.
I'm going to, since I have a general idea of where Sir is due to his yelling and his voice, extend my hand in that direction and try to cast regeneration on him.
Who are you casting regeneration on?
Sir.
Sire.
Sire, whatever.
Alright, make your roll.
Alright.
You really
Alright.
shouldn't just say whatever. That's somebody's name. Like, how do you think people would feel in real life if you're just like, oh, whatever, I don't care what
Yeah,
it is.
sorry, I keep calling it Sir, not
How many
Sire.
did you get me?
Well, it's a regeneration, so you're going to get 1d6 this round, and then every round that it gets back to his turn.
Okay.
3 in
So you
this
just
round.
got 3 this round. And it is Everald's turn. Well, this has certainly become a shit show. Talawa, do you want me to waste them?
Of course I do. This is bullshit.
Understood. Everald begins gathering energy in his hand and sends it launches it at this one. But he isn't able to gather it up with enough power. He's just not feeling his mojo. He'll have to wait till next turn. Sire, it is your turn. It costs
I get
half
off
your
the ground and
movement to get
attack or
up.
no?
Yeah, it costs half your movement to get up. So
I'm attacking Corvus with the demon bone daggers.
You gotta move first.
I'll have them programmed in, so I'm just going to use the size because it's the same. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm going to use the shuriken because that's the same light weapon.
Nope.
Indeed, nope.
Okay, but the green acid ooze stuff starts moving on it.
It does, and it splashes around, making the area around where Corvus is standing rough terrain, as it's kind of slick now.
But Sire has a bad look in his eyes, like he is not in attention to his senses at this moment.
Mac, it is your turn.
I moved to there, and I'm going to shoot this one in the face.
Disadvantage 1.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. Let me stay where I was then.
Damn, we're not rolling good today.
No, we're not. What the fuck?
So you blast at him, and it goes whizzing by his head, deafening him, but does not hit him. Full hostility, sir. Gonna start shooting to kill. Go ahead, soldier. Alright, he fires at Gavin. And it just barely grazes Gavin, putting a nick across his face as he moves his head just in time. You take 3 damage.
Ooh.
He'll move up, and he opens fire on Talawa. And he hits her, striking her in her arm, dealing 3 damage.
Ah, you bastard.
Oh, so they damaged both our women.
I ain't no one's woman.
Well, that wasn't set up correctly. He attempts to incapacitate Sire by trying to get his cuffs on him, but Sire manages to move out of the way. As Sire moves, though, he ends up over here, though, putting him further from his party and closer to the enemy. The commander will move to there while invisible and fire at Sire's legs, trying to knock him down.
Denied.
But Sire leaps out of the way with his ninja reflexes, but moving him even further forward. Ursa, it is your turn.
I'm gonna launch some fucking fire at Corvus.
I'd recommend getting up first. You use
I get up.
You use half your movement to stand up.
Okay.
Alright, so she strikes true, dealing 20 damage to Corvus.
You fucking bastard! How could you? You fucking shot me! And while she says this, she is crying. She is angry, but like sad angry.
Tell us about the attack.
Corvus took 20 points, huh?
She is going to, like, when she's saying you fucking bastard, like, flames start coming out of her hands and, like, just surrounding her, lifts her up a little bit off the ground. Like, it is just a pillar of blue flame, like, a few feet around her. And then she's like, how fucking could you? And she shoots him square in the fucking chest.
Kyle, your mic's not working if you're talking.
I'm not.
Oh.
Alright, the trooper takes aim, and he fires a shot, attempting to activate persistent damage on Ursa.
Which trooper?
But Ursa manages to just get out of the way, though she ends up back on the ground prone.
I'm coming for you next, motherfucker.
Corvus, it is your turn.
Alright, after I get hit by that thing, well, shit. Fucking really forced my hand here. Alright. As the flames hit me, you see me, like, burst into this swarm of just nanites.
Alright.
Shit. There's a garbled pitch, and that you can hear. Just stand down. You don't know what you're dealing with. Alright. That's my turn.
So, Talawa, it is your turn.
Corvus probably looks pretty bad, right?
I am a mass of nanites right now. I'm a swarm.
Half burnt nanites.
But I probably have a good idea that you're pretty freaking hurt right now, so I will shoot the one next to Mac right now. But first I'll cartwheel to the side.
Who keeps status infoing poison?
I mistakenly hit something. I'm just going to use the yellow thing to indicate that I'm insubstantial.
Disadvantage 1. And that is a hit. For 5 damage. Tell us about killing.
As she comes up out of her cartwheel, she's gonna do like a fancy little turn, and as she comes out of it, she shoots it in the head right through the eyeball. I don't know exactly what's there because they're all weird like Corvus. So whatever the eye section is, that's where she shoots, and he falls over dead next to Mac.
I really like the camo-colored Corvuses.
Same, they look good. Props to the designer.
Nicholas.
Alright. Well, roll 1d6 for Sire. You get 5 hit points back this time. And let's see. Ursa must not have taken her damage to the health bars to let the kid to how injured she is. So I think since all my I'm gonna cast heal aura on Talawa. I figure she's gonna go by our crew eventually and she'll be able to help heal them. So I'll do that. Son of a bitch! That's not good.
As you try to gather up the power of your god, it's just not coming to you. You're having trouble.
Trouble focusing.
I And I still got my one bonus action, so I'll just toss a heal on her. Since I couldn't get that one.
Everald tries to gather his energy again. This time trying to hit 2 of them.
You heal for 2, Talawa.
Everald gathers a
Shitty ass
large
healing roll.
orb of purple energy in his hand, and he sends it flying. As it does, it explodes. And you hear loud screams and see nothing but skeletons for a moment as the bodies collapse and there's only the armor there of those 2. Sire, it is your turn.
I step forward and attack this guy right here. And I go after it with my normal Shangdao blade.
Very well. Show us your Shangao.
I take a mighty angry swing with very little focus.
Indeed. You do not manage to damage him, but you hook his leg, knocking him to the ground. Mac, it is your turn.
Okay, the one in black, he's invisible, right?
Yep, but you can attempt a perception to see him.
All right, I will do so.
Yep, you're not able to see him.
Okay.
So what do you want to do?
I'm gonna go over to Ursa and try and heal her.
Alright.
Thanks, dude.
No problem.
That is a success. Tell us about your healing.
What kind of damage did you get?
Bullet wound.
Oh, bullet wounds. All right, I try and staunch the bleeding. Did the bullet go through, or is it in there?
Corvus shot her in the leg.
Oh, okay. Well, I bandage her leg up. Well, first I try and get the bullet out, and then I bandage her leg up.
There's no bullet. If you're looking at this, you notice I just winged her.
Oh, okay.
So he missed.
I didn't. I purposely just shot at her leg to force her to fall. I didn't do any lasting damage.
He used the knockdown bane.
Don't care. He shot her. He missed.
Yeah, you shot at me.
You get 4.
Thanks, man. Ursa, like, she's still heavily crying and, like, she looks pissed, but, like, underneath that, she just looks like a scared child. And she's gonna, like, wipe her eyes a bit and, like, wipe her nose and choke out. Thank you.
So, the minion stands up, provoking an attack of opportunity from Sire.
Oh, I overhead axe chop him back down.
That's my only.
And you hit him, dealing 3 damage. Tell me about it.
He thinks he's going to get up. And I take 2 hands and I take my sword and I shove him back down into the ground. Just so happened I hit his skull on the way.
Well, he still manages to stay on his feet as you do that.
Oh, okay.
And then he performs the Corvus favorite. Judo chop!
Miss.
But unfortunately, as he goes to judo chop you, he just can't quite get through there or hit you hard enough in your tough skin. But while trying to reach you, he ends up jumping up, and when he lands, he's further from you. The commander, realizing this is now a losing cause, begins retreat.
Can I perceive him?
Make a perception. No, you cannot.
Bummer.
Ursa, it is your turn.
I'm gonna use half my turn to get up, and then can I roll to try and perceive the commander?
You may.
Thank you.
You do not.
Lame. Anyways, I guess I'm gonna aim at the. Wait, was that my whole turn? Or okay, I'm gonna aim at the one guy that's left over by the truck.
And you miss him. But as he's dodging, he falls. Corvus, it is your turn.
Alright. Peace, I guess. I'm invisible, so the giant black swarm of nanites. There's a quick flicker of light. You can't see them anymore, though.
Indeed.
I'm going to be using my turn in order to actually just seep down into the earth and head towards my lab.
Alright. Talawa, it is your turn.
I'm gonna flip forward a couple times and shoot at the one on the ground, kind of near Sire.
That is a hit, though, I believe, because when you're prone, you have less AC. So, you deal 3 damage. Tell us about killing this guy on the ground.
I guess I'm gonna shoot him through the heart and then laugh a little bit as blood is kind of spurting out from the wound.
Nicholas, it is your turn.
Alright. Let's see here. Shit, nobody really injured. I can't really attack because I'm fucking blind man bluff right now. I think I'm just gonna hold my turn for now.
Everald is unable to perceive him. Sire,
Right, my logic roll allows me to slip out of my rage and take stock of what's going on. I know there's another one out here. I meditate briefly, like the bodyguard, and see if I can't perceive where he's going. If I can get a sound or anything, I'm going to shoot my demon sight at him.
Actually, they're going to be able to hear the sucker, but well.
Roll your perception, sire. Well, I didn't think you'd be able to do it, sire. You spot him.
I launch my paralyzing size at him.
Roll it.
It has incapacitate if I manage to hit him.
Well, it'll incapacitate if you beat his guard by
Sure.
5 or more.
Okay.
Remember, it's a potent bane. Nothing just works in this game. But you did do it. So, you strike him, and he goes down incapacitated.
And I beeline after my size, knowing that I hit something. So I take my movement towards him.
Is he still invisible, or did the incapacitation cancel it?
I'm saying the incapacitation canceled it, because he can't maintain it. So, Mac, it is your turn.
And it's shotgun time. Cut.
Alright, so, you do not manage to damage him, but you do manage to send his weapon flying away from him.
I'll take it.
He manages to snap out of the incapacitation.
Is that just a high or low roll?
Resisting any bane is literally a d20 roll. If you roll higher than 10, you resist it.
Nice. So what if I have potent bane on incapacitate?
What did you ask me, sir?
What if I have potent bane?
Then it would be a disadvantage 1.
Because I have incapacitated as a potent bane, but I'd have to activate that, right?
No. You just need to remind me that you have it. So never mind, he doesn't incapacitate. Or end his incapacitation. Ursa, it is your turn.
I'ma shoot a bitch with lightning.
You just barely strike him, dealing 3 damage.
You can tell that Ursa's like really distracted when she shoots. She is crying. She looks pissed. So it's not her best.
The puffy red eyes or what kind of messed up your aim?
Yep.
Corvus, I'm guessing you continue into the lab?
Yeah, and along the way I'm just going to heal myself. So. Okay. I think that's probably a level 9 heal.
So 3d10.
Alright, so that's 10.
Indeed it is. And is that your turn then, Corvus?
Yep.
Talawa chooses to hold off. Nicholas, it is your turn.
Alright. Nobody looked injured, so Corvus kind of disappeared. Is a leader visible, or is he still invisible?
He's visible now. Not that he was ever visible to you, but...
Yeah. Just hold my turn. Not trying to get anything at the moment. Not from lack of checking.
Alright. I forget, Kyle. Do I actually have to touch someone to start using the fatigue bane?
You do not.
Okay.
You still have to be within your max range for using fatigue. So for you, it would be 75.
Yep, so Everald moves up and attempts to activate the fatigued bane. Man, what are with my rolls tonight? Entropy is my best stat. Ah, they must have done something to block magic. I'm struggling. Sire, it is your turn.
So, does the leader have handcuffs on him?
He does.
I'm going to cuff him with his own cuffs.
Good boy. You read my mind.
Yeah, that high-ass logic roll that I made got me back to thinking again.
Alright, then I'm going to end combat rounds here.
Where is he?
Ursa, are you okay, or do you need more healing?
I think I'm okay, but where is he?
I wish I could say. But if he's not here, I suppose you could try his lab. It's where he tends to go.
I'm going to unceremoniously drag this guy towards the bar.
Oh, there we go. So this is the help he called. Wow. So not helpful. Collapsing the tunnel.
I present him to Ursa. You kill.
Do not kill him, Ursa. If he does not report back, they'll send more.
Then I'm not gonna kill him.
Instead, I say we torture him until he's willing to report back what we want.
I can do that, she says. Like, opening her palm is like white, blue hot flame. Burns hot enough that people in her immediate vicinity can feel it.
Alright then. Everybody hears a loud sound and a shaking underground.
I lean against the wall by the door. What in the name of hell?
I swear to God, if he's doing more things to hurt us, I'm gonna have to find him and kill him.
I will. I already tried.
I think we should at least try to talk to him, unless he's just actively at war with us now. I don't understand why he would have called these people here without even talking to anybody, warning anybody.
Him set trap to kill Lauren.
And not entirely sure what Corvus was thinking. These guys clearly were not here to help.
Wait a minute. Corvus invited these fuckers here.
And
Yes,
then shot
and
down.
He said he
Asked him
radioed for
what-
help for my condition.
I asked him why he wouldn't consult any of us, and then we just hear the fucking gunshot, and they blew out the wheel on the truck, and then he fucking shoots me. Now he's gonna go hole up like he's a fucking victim.
Next time Sire's down by that door, I'm gonna shit it.
Projectile diarrhea.
I would walk up and join the group, but yeah, I think I'm good where I'm at.
All of you notice Nicholas just staring at a wall while he's talking to you guys.
I know, I was just thinking that that's actually kind of
eh.
perfect because he can't actually see us, so he's just like staring at the wall the entire time.
That's why I faced him that way.
So I look down at the thing on the ground. Why you try to kill us? If he doesn't answer me, I break a finger.
He remains incapacitated.
Does that mean he can't speak?
Yes, he's incapacitated.
Okay, I recover my size from him. And wait for it to wear off. Make sure I take the key to his cuffs and anything else he might have for weapons. I pat it down.
Alright, so he's failed all 3 attempts to shake off the incapacitation, so he's gonna be out for a minute.
I'm gonna look for a creeper bot.
Are any creeper bots still roaming the premises, Kyle?
I would have informed them to go below.
Talala, you may make a perception to try to catch them as they're running away. Talawa, you are unable to catch them as they scurry off to him.
Oh, now he doesn't want to watch everybody without permission or, any kind of reasonable respect of privacy.
After he shot me.
Yeah, we got it. Pretty sure you're gonna live, though.
I know, but I'm still fucking angry at him.
We're also aware of that.
Thank you guys for protecting me, though.
You're welcome.
It's what we do.
I just can't believe he would have thought that'd be a reasonable course of action.
You cannot blame him fully. They do a good job of brainwashing.
Yep.
Sure, but this is all of our homes. He should have... After everything that we've talked with him about all the breaches of privacy, and telling him about consent, you'd think he'd understand that, this just isn't appropriate.
Hey, Mac, you watch this person here. I go blow up lab.
Yeah, bad idea, sire.
I pull out
Yeah.
two grenades and start walking towards the building.
Sire,
No, bad idea. Don't do it.
Talawa runs up and puts a hand on his arm. I understand your anger, and I am going to deck the shit out of him when I see him. But one, he was our companion. He deserves a chance to at least explain. And two, this is our home. Please don't blow it up or parts of it up.
Okay, sire, listen. I put the grenades away.
Alright, party, so I need another perception check from all of you.
oh no.
Except you, Cappy. You actually can't make this one.
It must be a visual kind of one. Okay.
It's likely a sniper.
Wait, you're blind?
Oh yeah, Bob wasn't here for that.
Fuck.
Yeah, he's blind, and everyone pissed on Corvus's door. And Sire is concussed.
He's not concussed anymore.
He was. And then he put a chair on his head and put people on the chair on his head.
Our priest had a crisis of faith and received curses from his god.
Which I guess really does kind of solve the whole crisis of faith. I mean, he's got confirmation that there's something to believe in now.
Alright, so my 18 above. My 18 and aboves. You guys can see pillars of smoke rising up in the direction of Neo New Orleans.
What kind of smoke?
The burning kind.
The acrid kind.
I'd like to believe it's coincidence and nothing to worry about. But does anybody else see smoke over in the distance? You know, in the direction of town?
Smoke? What are you talking about, Lau?
Can't see smoke. Maybe if you sniff really hard, just take a big whiff.
Wasn't me.
Be honest, I wish that actually would work. That would be kind of cool. I honestly do not like the way you're talking about the smoke. I just, I'm not even sure I want to know at this point.
Is New Babel in that area?
At this point, the commander wakes up. What's going on? Why am I in cuffs?
Because you're a prisoner.
Because you dumb.
People are gonna ask you questions. I fucking hope you don't answer them. And then I'm gonna turn the big red guy loose on you. Do you understand?
Ursa's gonna do the dramatic hand movement that has some flame appearing on her handy hand.
Mac, go ahead and roll your presence for an intimidation.
$21.
Just don't harm me.
Oh, I won't. I really hope you don't answer anybody's questions, because I'm gonna enjoy. See the big red guy. He takes things literally, and if I tell him the answers we need are inside your head, he's actually going to open up your head and look at it. But I'm
Do a toothy grin.
He'll stab you and I'll cauterize the wound so that he can stab you again and again and again and again. But you won't bleed out or die. Anyways, so, who you working for? Like, who's your commander?
I'm the commander of this unit.
And who's your commander?
I received my orders from the hires up in New Babel.
And their names are?
On a need-to-know basis.
Oh, good. First question he didn't answer. Sire, he doesn't need his left hand. Please remove it.
I take his arm with zeal and make like I'm going to bite the hand off.
Roll presence for intimidation.
Who?
Sire. He starts yelling out strings of numbers and letters.
Does anyone have a notepad?
Does anyone?
Or a really good memory? I don't think I currently have a pad on me. Might be one in the bar for taking orders.
Ursa's gonna go grab the notepad and then come back down and write everything down.
So is it, out of character, is it a lot like numbers and letters that are associated with Corvus?
Yes.
Ursa's gonna dot her I's with little hearts.
So yeah, he just starts giving you these strings of numbers and letters.
So I disgustingly throw him back to the ground while he continues to talk. I look at Mac. What him saying?
You're Mac, Bob.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't hear it. I didn't hear what you said, I'm sorry.
So,
I look at you and say, what him saying?
He's giving us the names we asked for.
All you're hearing is a string of letters and numbers.
One at a time. Do what?
Kyle, what you say?
I said Mac would only hear a bunch of like a string of letters and numbers. So, would you have any inkling as to the naming situation over in New Babel?
No, you might not, but Everald and Talawa do, because you've explained it to them.
Oh, okay. But do I not know that's part of your name as a string of letters and numbers?
No.
I've never given you my designation.
Oh, okay.
Yep, he's only ever given it to Everald and Talawa, maybe Devil's character.
Alright, next question. What do you know about Corvus? I mean everything.
He tilts his head. I am not familiar with the name Corvus.
The one who called you here.
M-112-S-16519.
Yes, that one, she says, writing it down.
A call was made out to researchers who reported to the higher ups that there was trouble in the swamps of Louisiana. The higher ups felt it pertinent to take care of this problem by converting the towns in the local area and taking up residence where the radio had been set up.
Why do you don't ask?
What do you mean? What do you
Not
mean
an
by
invitation to come live here, asshole.
What is radio?
What do you mean by converting the towns?
New Babel is the way. We are the future.
Wait a minute.
Would that happen to have anything to do with all that smoke we see over there?
Oh, just gonna ask that, Ursula. Or Ursa.
If there
Not a secret.
if there is smoke, then they provided resistance. They should not have resisted.
Well, we resisted, and look where you are now.
I should have brought a bigger force to handle this.
You have
They
no
would have
right
died
to.
too.
Okay, sorry. You have no right to force your ways on others.
Sire gets a dawn of realization. Wait, numbered letters is name of Corvus?
Apparently.
But these guys know bosses with numbers letters. Means Corvus boss of these guys.
I love you.
I'm going to pee on this dude on the ground now.
Are you?
Oh, what are you doing?
I thought that was pretty self-evident. Did you really need to ask?
Don't worry, it is the way. The way's in the way.
Yeah, Nicholas is gonna kneel down and say a prayer for those in that town. Just based on what he heard, you suspect many of them are now dead.
So, tell us everything we need to know about the people who are raiding that town so we can go kill them all.
I do not know every single person that exists within New Babel.
Okay, tell us what you do know then.
They're a force. A military force.
No shit, Sherlock.
Same
What
size
do
as
you
yours?
fucking know? Tell me the operation and all the intel that was put out.
Convert the local towns any means necessary.
Do you
Yeah,
know who the
let's
commander
let's get back to that. What do you mean by convert?
Accept New Babel's way, or be purged like the monsters.
Sounds like while doing that, you become the monsters.
Redden, this guy talked new way. I thought you were new way.
Sire, if you want to, you can pee on him again.
I ought to pee, but I have shit.
Nicholas resists a snicker while he's saying the prayer to the dead people, because he is paying listen to what's going on there as well.
As tempting as it sounds, I'm not sure I want to have to smell that.
Yeah, you smart.
Yeah, let's spare ourselves that pleasure. She says sarcastically.
Where Corvus? Corvus boss of him.
He ran away like a fucking coward.
Corvus is not his boss, sire.
But
As I've been told, Corvus was an exile. Do you understand that term, sire?
Yes. My no exile.
After I finish saying the prayer, I stand up. You guys realize if Corvus hadn't sent out that message, much of this may not have happened.
It would have been a matter of time.
Perhaps. But unfortunately, because of Corvus, it happened sooner than it likely would have.
So, I looked at the creature on the ground. Are you working with Wraith King?
I do not know what a Wraith King is, but if it is any type of Wraith, we're here to put it down.
By what? Killing people and giving him more to raise, you fucking moron?
We want to kill Wraith King. You not smart. Attack us.
What if we provoke the Wraith King to attack New Babel? Enemy of my... Well, obviously we're still gonna take him out, but let them kill each other off first, then knock them down when they're weaker.
The Wraith King is swift and cunning, and he does not have a force that could stand up to New Babel.
You not know what Wraith King is. You say so. You lie.
That was Everald who said that.
Oh, sorry.
Then what should we do? We can't just let all those people there die. And let them be overrun by New Babel.
I agree. We have to help them in any way we can.
This one make attack stop, yes?
I doubt he would do that, sire.
I don't think he has the rank to, even if we tortured him enough to put out the order. What's your rank?
Commander.
But company, battalion, brigade?
You killed it. What's it matter now?
Because I want to know how much influence you have. And if you keep giving me fucking attitude when you answer me, I might just let sire shit on you.
We not killed them. They suicide against us. Because they dumber than you.
Activate final protocol.
Final... Oh, I don't like the sound of that.
He's
The
killing
systems
himself.
in his suit start activating. All of a sudden, his body starts convulsing.
I step in front of Ursa so she does not get damaged by whatever just is about to happen.
Got back.
Coward's way out.
So indeed, his suit stops his heartbeat, killing him.
Oh, that sucks.
Yes, it does. We didn't have time to make him report back to them. They'll send more here.
What is radio?
Machine they use to contact other people who are far away without actually going there in person.
We find radio.
I think it's in Corvus's lab. Correct me if I'm wrong.
More than likely.
Guess we'll just have to go check it out.
Right? Who's going to try to go there?
I get my 2 grenades out again, and I start walking into the building.
I'm gonna follow.
Yeah, this is gonna... Max is gonna follow to make sure it doesn't end badly.
So when I get downstairs, is his door shut?
Well, you can't even get to the door because the tunnel has been collapsed. So as you get there, the long tunnel that led to the door is gone.
Do you guys still think he has good intentions of working this out?
To be fair, he damn near killed him, I think. He's probably scared.
He should be.
The whole tunnel's collapsed, or just the entrance?
The whole damn thing.
Well played, sir.
My character's fucking paranoid as shit. You think he was going to prepare for something like this? Just so you guys know, as everything is going out upstairs, Corvus is just kind of going around. He is pretty much turning everything that he's been working on into its base components, like just raw elements and minerals.
So, Sarah has a question. How far underground are we?
Right now, you're in the basement of the bar.
So if we go on top of where lab might be, will grenade get to it?
I don't think that would necessarily be prudent. I'm sure Talaba wouldn't want us destroying our bar.
Oh, I get a sheepish look and say, oh, sorry.
Can we get through the vents?
There are no vents.
How does he breathe then?
You guys don't understand much about Corvus.
Well, he turned into a swarm of nano thingies to get away and he went through the ground, so I'm assuming he doesn't have to breathe.
No, Corvus doesn't breathe. Corvus doesn't sleep. He only eats when he chooses to.
As I finished liquidating all the research that I was working on, I'm standing in this giant open hall, and I actually just start chuckling. I can't believe this. What's happened? I'm going to look over at the spider boss.
Scientific term is creeper bot.
Mm-hmm.
They look up at you expectantly.
Daddy, why are you stepping on me?
Oh God. Do they have the capability to do the insubstantial thing as well?
Sure, they can become insubstantial.
Okay. Alright. I look down at them. Clear the rest of the facility. Make sure nothing important is left behind. Afterwards, rendezvous at point C. I'm going to go check to see if anyone survived upstairs. I wave them off.
They get to work.
I'm going to go back up through the roof to kind of survey what's going on.
Alright. So, as you return to the surface, you notice all the bodies on the ground. You see Nicholas there praying. And you notice Everald walking off into the distance away from the tavern.
Okay. Really quickly, I'm going to kneel over the body of the troop commander, and I'm going to take the recording device that he's had on him, as well as any other information.
Alright.
That dirty bastard.
Every one of us is equipped with this. Anyway,
So yep, you got the recording device and anything useful from the remains of his armor. You also notice that he activated his final sequence to end his own life.
Fuck. Alright. I'm going to reach underneath his helmet and take a quick DNA sample. Fuck. Okay.
Sire's gonna look at the two ladies and Mac. We go help other town, kill numbers and letters people.
I still see that everyone's walking away, right?
Yep.
I'm going to hold my form together, but I am still holding insubstantial, and I'm going to move towards him.
All right.
What happened? Why did you start? Do you have any idea what you've potentially done?
Do you have any idea what they were potentially going to do, Corvus?
What do you mean?
I point out into the distance towards the direction of New Orleans.
I glance over, and there's a passing sense of dread that you get from his body language. Why? What? It shouldn't have been like this. They should have said. This isn't. This is. Why?
Corvus, these are the very things I warned you about.
It's this. There's no reason to go straight to scorched earth. They're just.
Corvus, do you think the people of New Orleans were just going to be like, okay, come in, new rulers?
I asked for a research team, not for. This isn't right. This isn't right. There's got to be an explanation.
Yeah, you called them.
Well then, Corvus, I'm going to get that explanation. I'm willing to walk with you if you'll walk with me.
I look over back at the bodies. Did you have to kill them?
To be fair, I did very little killing, Corvus.
Could have just stood down. Everything would have been fine.
Corvus, they were going to disarm us, they were going to put Sire in chains.
Just momentarily. They had no idea. They couldn't assess the threat. I just... And you can just see there's just... He is completely, like, lost as to what to do. Okay. I don't know what to do. I don't think this is right. I don't think how you respond to this right. I'm going to go.
As I said, Corvus, if you want answers, I'll walk with you. I planned on leaving without the rest of them anyways. They're busy getting their shit together.
Why didn't you try to dissuade them?
Do you think if I had tried it would have changed anything?
Perhaps.
I don't
These
think
are
it would have.
these are men and women just like anyone else.
And so were the people in our bar.
They weren't going to kill them. They just wanted to make sure that they were safe too.
Who are
He
you
shakes
really trying to convince here, Corvus?
he just shakes his head. I don't care what you think right now.
Nope, but I'm the only one being civil enough to talk to you about it.
He sighs and just looks away briefly. I have to rendezvous somewhere first.
Very well.
I'll meet you.
And then I will see you in New Orleans, Corvus.
He just gives a very light nod and starts to move away.
So I know, where are you rendezvousing, Corvus? This is your GM asking you.
Is there a forested area nearby?
Well, there are heavily populated areas with dead trees around the swamps.
There.
Alright. So, party. What are you guys doing now? Sounds like you were getting ready for travel?
I think we should go to New Orleans. We can't just let them die.
Yes, and I know how to fix tire.
Let's not get too far ahead of ourselves.
I'm back.
We don't know that anybody's dead yet, but we definitely should go and see if there's anything we can do.
We scout?
What'd you say?
Wait,
We scout New Orleans, stuttered the name.
Yes, exactly.
Yes, I fix tire first.
how are you gonna fix it?
I going to fill it with jelly.
What?
Jelly?
The sweet stuff they talk about?
Come see.
I
start dragging these bodies over towards the blown tire, and I'm gonna start trying to fill them in. I'm gonna take them and start squishing them inside the tire.
Oh my god.
Mac, say something.
Fire? That's that is an interesting approach, but I think there's a better way for us to do this.
Yeah, I'm no mechanic, but that just doesn't seem like the most prudent thing.
But never go flat again. Might smell after a while, though.
Yeah, and we don't want that.
Okay.
But
I look at Mac's bike. Does bike tire work on truck tire?
do what? I couldn't understand you.
Does bike tire work on truck tire?
No, the truck tire you can see is much bigger. No, my bike tire won't fit. Gotta be some way of fixing it.
Just out of curiosity, there's another tire as a spare on this thing?
Nope.
Well, actually, it's a triaxle trailer. If that's accurate, Ryan.
Yeah.
Aha, nice.
All right. We don't actually need that front axle. We can just take the tires off of that. And then we'll have 4 spares.
It's not like we're hauling any weight. We're hauling us.
Sire,
is
help.
true.
Show me what to do.
When time comes for us to go, I will need help getting in the truck. Or at least get to the door and for it to be open, I can probably take it from there.
So, other question. I only see truck move when Corvus drive. Or sit. Who else drive?
Talawa can
I
drive.
could drive. I'll drive. I could totally drive.
Yeah, no.
Yes.
How many lessons have you had, Talawa?
I've driven this thing around a handful of times.
Well, okay, I don't care. I'm riding the bike.
I want to know. I want to know.
You can nap in the back of the truck once we drive.
I make pillow again.
Thank you.
But first fix tire.
Please don't put dead bodies in the tire. Malak, do you know how to fix it?
Yeah, we're just gonna take the tires off of the front axle on the trailer and put it and replace the blown tire. It's easy peasy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, him smart.
As long as we have tools.
Which might be an issue, because Corvus did all the fixie things, and he blew up the tunnel because he's an asshole.
Do we have gas?
Also a good question.
By the way, where is Everald?
Probably on and off.
I take a quick look around. Do I see Everald?
He gets in a mood sometimes.
You do not see Everald, sire.
Okay, so we're missing Everald and Corvus.
We have tracks to follow.
If you have any, it's only one pair.
I don't find them.
You don't. And Talawa, you would know that Everald is rather nimble and quick. There's not a good chance he would leave tracks that were easy to notice.
Is his nickname Jack?
Got it.
I wouldn't try tracking him, to be honest. He's been on the run a long time. We've both gotten pretty good at either not leaving tracks or covering them up if we must.
You think him go towards fire?
Maybe. I mean, I don't know for sure, but like I said, sometimes he gets in a mood, and that smoke over there seems like something that's setting him in a mood.
We tell Bar Lady where we go. That way he come back, he go with us.
Yeah, that's a good idea. We usually end up finding each other, though. I'm not too worried.
Yeah, and leave a little note for him.
Speaking of the bar, we should inform those that are still inside the bar that are going to remain here of the situation. At least so they're aware of it and know what to do should it happen again.
We should probably hide bodies.
Even in the lobbies?
Just strip them of whatever we can find that might be useful in Ursa. Just torch them.
Alright. So Ursa's gonna start looting the bodies.
I'll help out with that.
All right.
Definitely gonna grab up any of the weapons.
Mm-hmm.
So they had equivalent to shotguns on them.
Yeah, I know if I could, but
And then to try to, if you want to try to remove anything else from them, though, it's going to require a learning check, as this is tech that only Corvus is used to.
Fuck it, I'll try.
Oh, yeah. Learning or logic, you said?
Learning.
nice, Bob.
All right. Man, Sire and Mac. Everyone but Talawa.
I'm a little worried about Emerald, so I guess I'm a little distracted.
All right, so Talawa goes and starts messing with stuff. She ends up just frying the entire system on the one she's messing with. The rest of you, though, manage to start dismantling the armor off of them. You don't quite know how to use it, but you don't damage it either.
This one got broken when he got killed, and she just kind of shuffles away and whistles a little bit.
Roll your deception. Yeah, none of you guys believe that.
Yeah, I'm sure it did. I still love you.
Obviously. Who couldn't love this?
Does she have to roll another deception for that?
No.
I mean,
So
I'm
what did
not
she say that we
making
don't
a
believe?
lie.
That the system was fried before she touched it.
Oh. I motion to Talawa. You come, I show you how to take off.
I'm trying to decide my character was to want to give him last rites, even though they tried to kill a kid, which is something that angered him greatly.
Are they even human?
Yes, they are.
Hold up. Let me go full teenager here. I'm 16. I'm not a kid.
We know, kid.
Go ahead and answer real quick, Tala.
I mean, I know how to get this thing off. I just, I was busy thinking about the situation. I'm fine. I don't need to be taught anything.
Secondly, Nicholas, yes, you would want to give them their last rites.
Alright, then I would. I wasn't that entirely sure.
Alright. Hey, Nicholas.
Due to the situation and all. Yes?
Roll a creation for me.
It would actually be, you get change your presence, I think I'll change to, so it'd be that instead.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking son of a bitch! And yes, I have it worked up before you ask.
God damn.
Well, I didn't want you to roll a presence. You can roll a protector if you want.
No, his presence is tied to his creation. He is alternative.
Okay.
I can roll protection if I'm going to roll that, so make it something better than a 12.
Nope, if it's tied to your creation, that's fine.
Yeah.
So you give the last rites and whatnot.
Fix the tire.
Do you fix the tire, Mac?
Well, I remember bag in cab. Wasn't there a tool bag?
No, they don't generally come with tool bags. They unless the driver, throws them in. Like I have tools in my truck, but only because I put them in there.
Mac, I will give you the benefit of a doubt that you could have had your own toolbox before you left.
Oh, okay. Well, then I fix the tire.
I watch and I learn.
Yeah. Go Mac.
All right. And this is a good stopping point then.
All right.
Good game, guys. I had a great time.
Yeah, that was a blast.
Yeah, sorry for that long pause. I ended up upstairs longer than I thought when I got called
I
up
can't
there.
believe Kyle shot Ursa.
Yeah, that was a bit surprising.
Yeah. That kind of went to hell in a handbasket.
Yeah.
I didn't I keep telling you, it was a wing. She didn't actually get hurt.
You
Okay.
shot at her.
No,
That's
I
all.
even
Even if
more.
you get winged by a bullet, it hurts, Kyle. Let me
I know.
shoot you, and you tell me that it doesn't hurt.
I'm saying mechanically, it didn't hurt her.
It's still the whole betrayal aspect that, like, she looked up to you and vented to you
All
about
right.
her dead parents and everything.
Let me end the stream, and then you guys can go back to arguing about this.
Some bitches get money.
I gotta go. I have a date.
Alright, have a good
Yeah,
one.
man.
Yep,
Y'all
later.
Saturday.
We are the Story Speakers Guild, bringing you roleplay entertainment. I hope you enjoyed our bit of turmoil within the party. I know I did.
Fucker.
What did you think would happen when these zealot ass motherfuckers came here?
Exactly. Like,
Say goodnight, everyone.
Good night.
Good night.
fuck bitches
Good night,
getting
everyone.
money.
I let you end the stream. Pardon my language. I thought the stream was over.
Kool-Aid, say goodnight.
Good night, everyone.
Oh, yeah.
Love